Starting a home-based business can be overwhelming, but today I'm going to show you some super simple, friendly tips and tricks that will help you get organized and actually grow. Hello everyone, my name is Amber. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I help home-based small business owners grow with easy social media tips and tricks so you can build the confidence that you need to be able to grow on social media and to even get your store up and running to get results without overthinking it. So let's jump in. Tip number 2, you're going to use your story. People buy from people. So just make sure that you are being genuine. Share a little behind the scenes of what you're doing. So whatever it is that you are trying to sell, even if it's just yourself, share behind the scenes. People love that. This is going to be packaging orders, making your products, things like that. You can even do like little teaching moments on how you do them. Showing your workspace is another thing that people like to see. They like to see what you're doing and how you're doing it so that they feel like they're a part. Again, being authentic beats everything every time. So be authentic every time you get on this camera. Make sure that people are getting to know the real you. Do the behind the scenes. Let people see what's going on. Let people see what you are using to record your content, making your products, your workspace, all of that. Tip number 3, make it easy for people to be able to contact you. So many beginners forget to do this. You need to have your email, your website, your link, whether it's Linktree, your website, whatever it is, a way that people and brands can contact you. Make sure that it is in your bio on whatever platform you are on. There needs to be a way that they can contact you. So make it simple for people to be able to get a hold of you and be able to have a conversation with you. I know on YouTube people can leave comments on your videos and things like that, but still in your bio have your email, have links to your website or your Linktree, whatever it is that you might be using. Make sure that you have it in there so it makes it easy for people to be able to contact you, ask you questions, or brands might want to reach out to you. Tip number 4, batch your content. What do I mean by this? That means pick a day, record more than one video, record all 3 of them. If you are doing YouTube and you need to record your long content, then get in there and do so. You can change your tops, whatever it might be, or even just stay in what you're in and just record, but post them throughout the week because editing these videos on YouTube can take a long time, especially if you're making lots of mistakes or you're having to pause in between, or if you're thinking, you mess up on your words, those kind of things. So you want to make sure that you record all of your videos so that you can just kind of sit down. For me, I sit down, I turn on my TV, and I edit while I'm watching TV. It makes it super simple, easy for me, and then I'm able to get up whenever I'm finished. Like if I'm not finished editing, but whenever I'm finished for the night, I can just set my computer aside, pick back up the next day, and continue going. If you're going to be doing TikToks, things like that, you can also do the same thing. You can batch your content and then you can now schedule posts on TikTok. I know on Facebook and Instagram, you can also do the same thing. So just make sure that you're batching your content. It makes it a little bit easier because you can just pick one day, get all of your recordings done. That way you don't have to worry about getting camera ready and whether or not you're going to have time to even do anything for your camera and getting that content ready for the week. Make sure no matter what you do, that you get it ready and prepared for the next week. Try to get yourself a week ahead when you're batching your content. It makes your life a lot easier. That way, when you are doing whatever it might be, like for me, I go to my daughter's cheer, I can work on my phone straight from while we're at cheer and get into my content and start using what I need to get it posted out. Also, do your research on any kind of content that you're posting and kind of see what others are doing to see what kind of tips and tricks could help you. Tip number 5, do not compare your day 1 to somebody's year 5. So many beginners do this, me included. I'm not even gonna lie. We all start at 0. We all start with nothing and we build. And it's not about being perfect or having perfection, it's about progress. And as long as you are putting in the work and you are slowly even going and you're putting in that work, it's going to be okay. Do not compare yourself to somebody that has been doing this for many, many years and has already gotten their stuff built, because you don't know what it took them to get there. All you know is what it's taking you to get where you need to be. Just keep going and only compare yourself to yourself. So what do I mean by this? I mean that you can only beat what you did yesterday, today. Make whatever it is that you're doing better than it was the day before and just keep going. Don't ever think that just because somebody else is doing better, even if they started around the same time as you and they're seeing better results than you are, that you can't see those same results. You're just going to find it to be different because each and every single one of us, we are who we are, and it makes us and our channels what they're going to be. It makes our businesses what it's going to be. People need to get to know you and who you are. And you need to understand that you cannot be comparing yourself to anybody but yourself. It's not fair to you to compare yourself to anybody else because at the end of the day, everybody else is different and they do different things. Now, tips and tricks, absolutely, definitely take it, look into it, do your research, and definitely take the tips and tricks that you can get anywhere else, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want to get that. Find a creator that you like, somebody that you have been watching or just maybe started watching, and you can start to see what they're doing and kind of catch on to what they're doing and make it your own, okay? So definitely do those kind of things, but don't compare yourself to somebody else's year 5. Tip number 6, being consistent. I personally can say I have dropped the ball on this one a few times, and it does hurt you when you are not consistent. Any platform that you are going to choose, it needs to know that you're going to show up, because if you don't show up, it will find somebody for your followers that is very similar in what you teach or do for them to follow somebody that is showing up. So you don't want to lose your followers, and you don't want the algorithm to push you out just because you're showing up once every 3 weeks instead of at least once or twice a week. I know with TikTok wants you showing up every day if at all possible, and it wants you interacting on that social media platform. TikTok, if you ask me, is one of the hardest platforms to be on because you do need to show up every single day. With YouTube, I have found YouTube is not, it's a little more forgiving. It is not as hard as TikTok, but I can say that consistency is still a thing. If you are not showing up for your followers and you are not making the content you need to be making, YouTube will do the same thing. It will find another creator that your followers would like, and you could get replaced. So make sure that you're being consistent and that you're showing up for your followers and for your pages, because at the end of the day, if you're not showing up, all the hard work that you put in for maybe a month and then you just kind of dipped out is going to be really hard. Like I said, I've made this mistake and I have done this, and you are literally rebuilding every time you do this. It is starting from day one every time you go a month without posting any content. So just make sure that you stay consistent. That's why I said batch content. It's going to be a game changer, guys, if you actually do it. Tip number 7. You need to use lighting. I do have a ring light on me, but I also have a window over here, natural light. Okay. If you don't have a ring light, that's okay. But I'm telling you, you can find a cheap little ring light. The one that I have on, I'll link down below. I think it was like $10. But I'm telling you, using lighting makes a big difference, because at the end of the day, lighting makes a big difference with your content. People want to be able to see you and hear you. So making sure that you've got lighting and that you have good sound source. Now, normally your microphone from your phone works just fine, or even one of those little cheap microphones that you can buy that's like $8 that you clip onto. Okay, nothing expensive. Your equipment does not need to be expensive, okay? But you still need to use really good lighting, and they need to be able to hear you. So you need to have some kind of sound source, even if it is from your phone. Just make sure you don't sit your phone too far away from you and there's not a lot of background noise, because that does make a difference. People are not going to stick around if they cannot hear you, or they feel like they are staring at a screen that they can't really. But natural lighting works just as good as a ring light. Prop yourself up in front of a window and just go. Number 8, anytime you get any comments or questions, reply to them. It is very important that no matter what social media platform you are on, you are replying to anybody that is commenting or asking you any kind of questions. Just like I said before, it's important for them to be able to get a hold of you. But when they are asking questions in your comments, make sure you're answering that. Make sure that you are connecting with your followers when they are trying to connect with you. You're a real human being, and you need to be able to show that. Just like on here. If you guys comment below, I'm going to comment back. Now, I'm going to tell you, you're going to get the trolls and you're going to get the people that are going to come in, or even the bots. Don't worry about those. Worry about the real people that are asking genuine questions. People that are starting from day one. You want to make sure that you're not ignoring anybody and that you're just answering them. So just make sure that if somebody gets into your comments, that you're engaging back. Number 9, don't ever think that what you know or don't know is not important. I am telling you that you know something that you have been doing for years, or that maybe you've even helped a friend out with, that you can help out your followers on your platforms. You can teach anything that you know. For me, it's small business. I am literally running a small business out of my home, and I've been doing it for technically years, but I just recently jumped all in this last May, and then I started doing sourdough. Those are things I know. Those are things that I can teach. I know that if my sister or my best friend were to walk through my front door and they were to say, hey, can you teach me how to do this? I could, and I would. You have those same skills. So whatever skill it is that you have, there is somebody out there that doesn't know how to do it, that you could be posting the content and they could find you and follow your content and start to learn from you. So do not be afraid to post that content, because you might think, oh, well, I'm not an expert in this. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to know something. Give tips and tricks about it. Make sure you put that information out there so that people can say, okay, because there's things that we learn from each other each and every single day. And that's what's amazing about social media and these platforms, is you can put what knowledge you do have, which you have it. Just put it out there, because I guarantee you somebody's searching for that knowledge right now, and it could be you that they find. So make sure that you are putting that out there and not afraid, or don't think because you don't know enough about something, or that you think that you're not an expert in it, to not post it. Just post it. Number 10, join groups, whether it's online or local groups, whatever it is, join somewhere to be able to connect with other people that are doing what you're doing, to be able to get the help that you need. If you have any questions or anything else like that, make sure that you're joining something so that you have other resources that you can get to and ask questions with an actual human being. ChatGPT is great. YouTube is amazing, but sometimes we just need to be able to ask somebody that question. And if you are on YouTube and you are watching like my video right now about tips and tricks, and you have a couple more questions, put it in the comments below. The creator will get back to you and they will have a conversation with you. That's also a way, like I'm telling you in the bio, put your email in there, because you could always connect with somebody that you might really enjoy watching and ask them questions. There's lots of training out there, and there's lots of training that you can pay for that is free, all the things, but you need to be able to have interaction with people to be able to go back and forth and get ideas. So just make sure you're joining groups on, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube, whatever it might be. Join something so that you can get some information back to you. Okay guys, those are my 10 tips for my small business. If you have any other questions, please comment below. If you're a small business owner like me, working out of your home, comment below so I can come look at whatever social media platform you're on. I love to be able to support other people and small businesses that are growing. I've been doing this for about 8 months now, and it has not been easy, but it's been very amazing to be able to do. To be your own boss is just one of the best things that I could say that I've done. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.